Hey, I want to wish a happy Father's Day to our Daily Hope family. I know many of you are dads or grandpas. I get to be a dad, and others of you are not dads or grandpas, and this is a Daily Hope for everyone. Don't turn it off. But listen to this verse in Colossians 1, verse 29. I'm going to read it in just a moment, but let me start with a question that I think we can all relate to. Do you ever feel like you're not qualified or strong enough to be the kind of leader that you want to be? I feel this way often as a dad. I think of the attention that all three of my kids long for and deserve, the spiritual leadership they need, as well as the kind of moral instruction to teach them personal responsibility, to teach them perseverance and hard work and these different values. There's a lot of days where I just feel insufficient for that challenge and that task. Where in your life today do you feel insufficient? Maybe as a dad, maybe as a grandpa, maybe as a mom or a wife, or as a student, or as a sister, or an aunt, or an uncle? Where do you feel insufficient? Now, at the end of Colossians chapter 1, Paul is going to express how he's just going all out to tell people about Jesus and then to train them up in Jesus, and how he's just giving his life to it. It's something I can relate to as a pastor, of just like, so many weeks it's just like I just give everything I have, and that's part of the privilege I get. I get to meet God one day, and I have fallen short in so many ways. But my prayer and hope is that the track record of my life will be, Lord, you saw that though I'm saved by grace, not by my works, I gave it everything I had to expand your kingdom. But what about the times you're trying to do the right thing and you just feel like, I'm not good enough, I'm not strong enough? I feel that way often. And this verse, Colossians 1, verse 29, it's one of my favorite verses when I feel insufficient or not strong enough. And what Paul says, he says, that's why I work and struggle so hard. So wherever you're working hard, you're struggling. Then Paul has this little phrase at the end of verse 29, depending on Christ's mighty power that works within me. And the idea here in the original language is almost like an engine within an engine. Like his mighty power, Christ's mighty power, is working, that's the second engine, within you to empower you to do good things that you don't have enough strength to do on your own. So this is a verse that you can claim when you feel like, I'm not a good enough dad, or, Satan reminds you of the mistakes you've made in the past, or whatever else it is where you just feel like, I'm not good enough. Commit Colossians 1:29 to memory. You could read it in some different translations. It's really beautiful across different translations. But do your work for God and your struggle for his kingdom. By the way, that's normal. That word struggle is the Greek word agonizomai, where we get our word agony. And the G-Y-N part of agonizomai is actually where we get our word gymnasium from. So the ideal life of following Jesus is not just like, sipping a drink on the beach. There's moments for that. There's Sabbath rest. But until we get to heaven, we should be struggling for the kingdom. Sometimes it's a struggle of dying to ourselves. It's using the resources God has entrusted to us for the kingdom. When you are not up for the task, what can you do? Depend on Christ's mighty power that works within you. His mighty power is working within you today. I'll see you tomorrow for more Daily Hope.